Okay, let's start. That fabric is stretchable fabric, and the white one is non-stretchable that I will use for the sleeve. I already cut the fabric into half for back and front. So you see, I folded the fabric, and I used the pattern from my previous video, the basic bodice pattern that I uploaded on my previous video. That is that the measurement is I'm taking from my size, from my body size. I don't need to transfer it to another paper, so I'll just cut the length based on that pattern. I'll just add 1/4 to 3/8 allowance because it's a stretchable fabric, so I don't need to give more allowance because it's already a stretchable one. So as you see, for the neck, I leave it like that because I'm not going to use the shape of this pattern for the neckline. Then let's cut it. And for the neckline, I want it to be a wide one, the wide neckline. So it's about 12 inches, and then I make it half, so 6 inches. So I'll just put a marking. Then because it's the one is about that shape. It's up to you how you want to make your neckline, but because it's stretchable fabric, it's easy for me, or I want this type of neck for this kind of style. Then we're going to put the marking for the dart. If it is stretchable, it's up to you if you want to make a dart line, or it's just because it's a stretchable fabric. So I think you don't need to have the dart if you don't want. But for this project, so I made it with a dart. So if in case I'm getting fat, so I can adjust it again. I just remove the dart and still can wear it. Now let's do the back part. So it's the same. I'll just put the allowance for 3/8 to 1/4 to 3/8. Then of course the neckline, I have to make it the same, which is 6" half. Okay, let's do the sleeve. For the sleeve, I also cut it already as exact for the allowance of the sleeve, for the length and the wide. I'm also just using this pattern for my base pattern, but I'm going to make a sleeve like a puff sleeve or a lot of pleated sleeve. So I'll just move it like that, about 3 inches for half, so about total of 6 inches added for the pleats allowance. Sleeve on the bottom of the sleeve, I want also it to be like as I said, it's a puff sleeve. So I'll just make it like that. you see after cut. You will see the result after the finished product. So why I made it like that. Because our pattern have the front side, so I have to cut about half inch deeper, half inch deep, yeah, on the other side. Then now let's cut the other sleeve. Just fold the fabric, put the first one that you cut on the top, the same, and then to have the left and right part of your sleeve, so you have to do it like this, and then cut the other side the same as the other one, about half inch deep, and then just mark to know that deeper one is your front part of your sleeve, is the front part of your sleeve. So the first one, in every time that you're going to sew, is you have to put the preparation first of the pleat, if there's a shearing, if there is a dart. So as you see, I put the pleat first on my sleeve. And then I close it, the under seam. Yeah. And then we're going to have a finish line, the zigzag. I'll do the zigzag. I don't have the overlock, so I just use the zigzag to finish the seam to make it clean. And then fold the hemline, so I made it about 3/8. Then I use the garter, the elastic. From my arm, I less about 1 inch only. Example, my arm circumference is 14 inches, so I cut only about 13 inches of the garter. Then I attach on the about 1.5 inch from the hem of the sleeve. Now we're going to sew the body part. I already put the dart. The first one is the operation for the first is the join shoulder. We need to join the shoulder left and right. the joint shoulder, we do the side seam. And then of course, I didn't show you how, of course, I also do the zigzag for the seam so that it will be clean. And then now we're going to attach the sleeve. So you just need to find the front face of this, sleeve that you put the marking on it. So make sure that it will be goes on the front side. The neckline, I decided to put the bias fabric, and I got the bias from the white fabric that I have. As you see, it's the finish of my neckline. Ta-da! It's finished. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. If you have any question, just comment below. God